Hello, everybody.
Hello.
You might not remember who we are.
Long time no see.
We are the Knitting Posse.
It's been a minute.
I'm Kim.
I'm Kate.
Laura.
I'm sorry. Life.
Yeah,
You
life.
know?
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're happy.
Jobs.
I know, I'm sorry. I have to pay for the yarn somehow.
I know, right?
It is podcast 66. Today is June 10th. It's a beautiful summer day in Connecticut. And I'm happy to be with you guys.
Yeah, I know. Finally.
Not only are we not able to podcast, but we're really hardly ever seeing each other.
We've
Yeah.
seen each other once since the last podcast.
And let's talk about that for a second. So that was last Friday,
Yes.
I believe. I had the day off and
Yes.
I called the girl and I'm like, come, let's knit. Laura didn't even have time, but she's like, I've got to come by anyway just to say hi because it's been so long. So Kate pulls up the driveway and all of a sudden Kevin got out of the car with needles at the ready. And I was like,
It's such a
Major
great
day.
yeah.
It was, yeah, so
It
my
was
husband's upstairs working and he's like, I figured it was Kevin or Ray.
I don't get that reaction.
My brother
but
doesn't
yeah.
get that. No other
yeah.
man gets
Yeah.
that stops
Yeah.
by our house. But
Yeah.
that was a great visit.
Yeah.
And I can speak for myself, and I think these guys will agree. I have had zero knitting going on and
Me too.
zero knitting mojo.
Yes. I've been in a slump.
I was in a slump for a while, and I'm kind of coming out of it. Although I feel like I just don't have time to knit right now. Summer's busy.
Yes, and
There's a lot of sporting activities to do.
Sporty Spice over there.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's busy.
I think
and
that's
I haven't
great.
had a lot of time.
What's sporting
I
activities?
play
golf.
tennis. I'm on a tennis team. I have matches
like you're actually
and
playing all these.
practices.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
she's training for the
I play-
Olympics.
I
this
guess,
summer.
right? Like,
I play golf.
okay.
I go to boot camp.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I go on dog walks. I'm just always like busy.
Yeah.
And that's so great. That's
Yeah.
great.
It is good. It's good
Yeah,
for me.
I've been
Yeah.
working a ton. Like,
Yeah.
A ton.
But
more
you're
than
gonna,
a ton.
You're gonna
this
go
week
into
I'm
a
done.
quiet
Yeah,
month,
I'm
yeah.
going back into retirement right
Oh,
now.
thank
And
goodness.
I
Stunning.
spent the weekend in Nantucket with some
Fun,
girlfriends. That was fun.
Yeah.
Barely knit. We
Really?
Were, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I wanted
Nice.
to because the three of us that I was with, two other girls I was with, do know how to knit.
Uh-huh.
But
Beth
more
and who
talking.
else?
Beth and Shauna
Oh, nice.
from my ski friends.
Nice.
And it's such a. I just love that place.
Yeah.
So
Good little reset.
it was a good little reset.
nice.
It was a good little reset. And then, have you been away at all?
I don't know, have I?
I
I went to Saratoga.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that was before or after we
I think it
podcasted
was after.
last. Just like a little couple of days. Rich had a business meeting up there, so I went up there with him. Yeah, but no, I've been teaching. I taught a beginner first sweater class at Pick Up Every Stitch, so that was fun. If any of you ladies are watching, hey ladies.
They always watch.
It was a really nice group of women, so really fun. Yeah.
And Laura, you've not been away, right? But
No, not since we last podcast.
okay.
I'm actually not going away too much this year. We're doing weekend things.
Yeah,
like
nice.
we're going away July 4th weekend.
Where are
You
you
know,
going?
up to Maine.
Oh, nice.
Doing a couple different things, but I sort of nixed any other
Big
long
trips.
trips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to
Nice.
throw one thing out there too while I'm thinking of it. Jay and I want to go to Nova Scotia this
Oh.
summer
Mm,
and do that whole thing, like Prince Edward Island.
lovely.
Send
That's
me
on my
some
bucket list,
recommendations
yeah.
of
Ooh.
like if
Nice.
anybody knows of an Airbnb. We'll drive up. We'll take the ferry over from Maine. I think. I don't know. I was just looking at it last night.
Fun.
And so, any recommendations of places to go and must-sees? You know, we just want to go see it and relax,
Yeah.
and maybe
Fun.
a few
Lovely.
knitting stores. We'll
Nice.
see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no plans for any vacations. We're gonna paint the house. Actually, I want to get the name of your house painter.
Oh, okay. You'll
Note
know
to
exactly
self,
who
yes.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anywho.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm wearing: a white shirt.
Gap or
This one's Quince. My new.
Oh,
my, you
is
know,
it?
I love Quince.
Oh, I
yeah.
love it.
that's
It's like
good
a great
stuff.
knockoff.
but it's really like cute. Like I could wear that under things.
Yeah, for sure.
It's lightweight
It's
too.
super lightweight. Yeah, it's
oh, I like it.
Not silky, but tencel. Is that the fabric they
Oh
call it?
yeah. What is that made? I don't even know what that is.
Plastic, I
Yeah,
don't know.
But
But
it's really cute.
thanks.
Yeah.
All right, that's you and me.
I am wearing the Seven Sisters top. This is one that I knit. Gosh, it's a while ago.
A while
now.
ago, we
yeah,
both knit it.
yeah.
Mhm.
It is by Sloan Lacasse. think that's how you say it. It is knit in Blue Sky Fibers printed organic cotton. And this was from the knitting,
we bought it at the
knitting place.
Yeah.
This was a sweater. This came out and it was so popular that instantly you couldn't
find that yarn.
The yarn,
yes.
and I think they didn't anticipate how popular it was going to be, and they had people were scrambling to get
we
more
both
yarn,
bought it
it's
at
really
the knitting
cute.
place.
We did,
from
yeah. And
Dinah
I know Dinah still has Blue Sky Fibers. I'm not sure that she has this in stock.
I don't even know if they still make it.
They do still make it because I looked before I came just to check.
Yeah.
And my colorway is called Dusty Miller. It's like a greeny gray
Like,
sort of.
Dusty Miller's a plant.
Yeah.
She wouldn't know.
No, I would not. So
But that's the exact
it's
color.
super cute.
It's a silvery gray.
It's really it's a heavy cotton.
Yes,
And today is kind of cool out, so I can wear it today.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's really warm, I cannot. It's too
thick.
too heavy.
It's a thick sweater.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it looks great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I like yours,
Laura.
So
yes.
I
I
think
remember
I've worn
this.
this
Yes.
before. It's so hard to see.
Today's a perfect
there
day
you go.
for that sweater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is I'm so sorry,
No,
Kate. I just
good.
knocked all her notes down, all her thing. This is a Lamana yarn called Milano, and Lamana has a lot of they do big collections of patterns tied to their yarns, and I encourage you to look at Lamana patterns because they're really, for me, I could pick out like 50 patterns that I'd want to make. They're very sort of classic, clean. This is a waffle stitch, but it's a fingering yarn. It's called a kimono.
I was gonna say,
it was
it's a very kimono style.
it is, which I have to
Which
say,
I love.
it may not be good for me
Yeah, 'cause you
though.
have
Like
no
I wish I
shoulder.
had a little bit of
some
more shoulder structure.
But
it's,
and it's probably
yeah.
my size.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
you know what? I don't really wear it very often, and today
It's
I was like, oh, it's
beautiful.
perfect because it's a
Yeah.
little chilly today, delightfully
I think it
so.
looks great on you, Laura.
And thank you. And you know, I like this elbow length.
Yeah.
And it's just loose and
Cute.
open.
Yeah.
That looks like I was flashing.
You look
sorry.
like you're ready to go to the yacht club.
I know, right?
Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy, boy.
So it's a good piece. I like it, and I do like their pattern. So it's a kimono. It came from one of their collections in Lamana Milano.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
Whew. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So.
it looks great.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We can link that below.
Yes,
Yeah,
I will.
for sure.
Definitely.
I'll have to look at those patterns. I've never
I
really
think
taken
they
a
have
deep
really
dive.
beautiful
either.
patterns,
Yeah.
and I love their yarns too. I have some Lamana Como that I've had in my stash for years and years and years that I still haven't figured out what. I always change my mind about what I want to make, but I like their yarns and I really like the patterns that they put out to support them. So.
Nice. Okay, good. All right, let's do FOs. So I have none.
We're big zero right here. She's not wearing anything. She has nothing finished.
I am a part of a knitting group.
She's also a planter
But
gardener,
yes,
so
yes,
she's been very
yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
Busy, but that's
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have quite a few,
Good
but
thing I don't have any.
a lot of mine aren't with me because they were gifts or they were sent to people or So okay, so the first two FOs were, and I'm gonna look at my
I'm sorry, I
look at my
messed up your
notes that are
pile.
like everywhere. I made two of these.
Oh,
It's
I
not a
love
great
that one.
picture. It's called the lace trim chemo cap.
It's beautiful.
It's a really nice pattern.
Yeah.
So
and
I
people
made
who
it.
have had chemo have told me it's very comfortable on
Oh,
their head.
okay. Because it's not
It's not
tight.
It's not
No,
tight, and
not-
the lace
no.
is just feminine enough that
Yes.
it doesn't feel it. You know, it just
It's really, it was a fun knit. So I bought a skein of Pima 100% cotton Barocco at the yarn shop up in Saratoga when I went. So I
okay.
think
Oh,
maybe
nice.
I did talk
Maybe
about
you did
that.
talk about it.
So it was like a light blue. My mom has a friend down in Florida that was starting chemo, and so she wanted me to knit a chemo cap. And it's Florida, so I thought, okay, I'll do cotton. So I ended up, I think I only used like a little, like almost like perfectly half of the skein. So on the way home, I ended up knitting another one because I didn't have anything else with me to knit on. And when I got back, one of our viewers had messaged me via Instagram saying, what is the name of the pattern that you use for your chemo caps? She said, I'm in treatment, getting ready to start chemo, and I wanted to knit myself a cap. I said, you know what? I said, I knit a second one. I said, this is like destiny. It's fate.
Totally. I love the universe.
So she's
That's
like,
so
well,
sweet.
I'm not in the country. I said,
Okay.
I don't care. I said, where are you? Send me your address. So I sent it to her. So
Aw.
I don't want to say her name, but we're thinking of you,
Yeah.
hoping you're doing well, hoping the treatment is going well, and
The universe is so amazing.
right?
That way.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
I
oh my
knit
God.
it just because I wanted to knit something, and I figured, I'd save it for
Unfortunately,
some time,
yeah.
and the sometime came like immediately, so it felt good
Okay.
to send that to her. So again, that's the lace trimmed chemo cap by Maureen Keenan. Then I finished a pair of socks. So this sock tube, this is what I have left of it, was gifted to me
It's a great color.
from our dear friends Jenny and Jill. Hi, ladies. And I knitted a pair of socks, and it was my first pair of socks from a tube. They were too big for me. So, this was ages ago. I had Kim try them on, and Kim's like, oh, I love them, but I would want them longer. So they've been sitting in my pile. So because I was in a funk, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make those socks longer for Kim. So I started making the socks longer for Kim, and Devin came home.
Hey, Devin.
And he's like, I love my knitted socks. Can I have some more? I was like,
Devin?
here you go. So Devin is now wearing Kim's knitted socks,
Yep.
but he loves them.
Good.
So what I did was I had already finished the socks, so I had the cuff. I cut underneath the cuff. I added some length, and then I
That's a lot
just
of surgery.
unraveled the cuff and re-knitted
Wow.
the cuffs.
I'm impressed.
Yeah. So that was my second FO.
Okay.
My third FO was the droplet capelet. Can you find that pattern, and I will find the picture. The droplet
love this.
capelet was by Denise Bayron. Yep. And she
so good.
designed this. It's like a little poncho. That it's hard to see in the picture.
You wore it last
I wore it a
episode.
couple of
Or maybe-
episodes,
yeah.
ago. It's a beautiful piece. I actually wear it quite frequently in the summer because even though it's like all lace, I knit it in the Walk collection yarn, and I think it's like a cashmere silk. I don't know.
Something like
I'm
that.
making it up. Yeah, but it was really nice. It's very drapey, but it's warm.
Yeah.
So like if it's a chill, if you're in air conditioning or whatever. So that I knit in some yarn that I had in my stash for the knitting teacher that I took over, her mother. I knit it for her. So it's still coming up, but she loved it. I knit it in the Juniper Moon Farms Zoe.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And she lives in Florida, so I believe that is like a linen blend. And so there she is.
Oh,
She sent
so
me a
cute.
picture.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And it's a cool cape because it has it has like a single spine that goes to a point, but you can wear the point in the front, you can wear the point in the back, or you can wear the point in the side. So it's a really I highly recommend the pattern. It's a good one. Okay, so we're getting there. The next one is another gift, but I haven't gifted it yet. This one,
I love
remember
this.
these?
Yes. How could I not?
This one is the Breathless Betty. I believe now it's called the Big Betty cowl.
Oh.
It's by Dinah Moore
So good.
of the Knitting Place. It's just a really cute,
This is
like
the best
little.
gift.
It really is. It's like a cute
Knit.
little cowl. It's really comfortable, like under a coat.
Yep.
It keeps you warm where
It's a
you need it
perfect
to
length.
keep you warm.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a fun knit. You can use all kinds of different yarns. I don't believe she's published this. I looked for it on Ravelry and I didn't see it.
You have to buy
You
it.
have to buy
A
a kit from her.
Yeah.
And she does actually have some kits up on the site, the Knitting Place, right now, for the Big Betty cowl. So this is a gift for someone else, but I did finish that. So
I love
Really
it.
cute.
it's
I love
a
the
fun,
colors.
yeah.
The purple.
That's a good color.
This was knit. I used the We Are
yeah, it
Knitters
looks like it.
petite wool. I don't remember the colorway.
Good
And then I
color.
just had
It's like a
this,
grayish purple.
yeah, this pom-pom was just in my stash from,
Perfect.
we used to collect pom-poms years ago.
We're in a pom-pom.
All right, we're getting there.
Don't worry.
My next FO is, a lot of you will recognize it. It is a Muscle Burra by Yolanda Teague. Isolde Teague in Mayak Baby Yak Lace held double. And my colors are Sweet Kiss and Black. And originally I had bought this yarn to make the ant hat. But I was on a train when I had to start it and I didn't have a crochet hook, and the ant hat you need to do a provisional cast on. So it became a Muscle Burra. But
It's pretty similar.
it is similar.
Yeah.
It is similar, yeah. So I
love
did it a little
the
bit shorter
transition.
because
Yeah, the muscle burra is
I
very.
don't like the quadruple folded brim. That's too hot for me. The double is going to be just fine.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
But yeah, isn't it cute?
Yeah,
So
really,
I like
really good.
I like the length of it, and
You can wear it either way.
you can wear it either way. So
I have to make one of those.
have you not made one?
I can't believe it, but I have.
Yeah, yeah. I think I.
And it's my act turn.
I might
it just
still
doesn't
have-
get any nicer
yeah.
than that.
Soft and
I might
beautiful.
still have some black left of this if you
Oh,
want.
that's so cute.
cute, right?
Yeah, very cute.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Love it. I love the way you did the transition.
Yeah, me too.
The striping. in
Yeah.
the middle.
So it's not really clean like on the bottom,
hat.
but I'm like, yeah, it is what it is.
I love it.
Yeah. So that's Muscle Burra. Okay. Next, let's see. This is not the one I made, but I made another one of these. I had shown it once before. This is called the Knitted Royal Crown by
sneaky cute.
Kelly Maneely. And I made one because somebody at our gym just celebrated her 1000th session.
Jeez.
So,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
So cute.
So-
So it's like a sweat bandana.
It's
and
like
a crown.
yeah, exactly. But it really is adorable. Like if you have a child
Well, did you
that
see
you want to knit
Sue's
with.
little granddaughter, Campbell? They put it on her for like 2 months old.
Oh
It was
yeah,
cute,
yeah,
so cute.
yeah. It's really cute. So somebody put a bow on mine, the person that made it for me.
Love that.
But it's really cute. The one thing in the pattern is read the pattern. So I started it.
Good
at
advice, Kate.
the night
Always good
before.
advice.
The night before the session, her 1000th session, and somebody had gifted me this sugar and cream. It's 100% cotton. This bright pink color. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just whip one of these up. So I held it double, and I used a size 11 needle. And I'm going around and I couldn't get the stitch counts right. And I'm reading the pattern and I'm looking at the pattern and I was like, what is happening? Read the pattern and do what the pattern says. Don't do what you think it says. Just,
That's deep.
That's deep. Yeah, well, you know.
Wise words.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then my last one is
Oh my god, the cutest one.
another
Shut the
one
front door.
of these.
So cute.
So this
Oh
is
my God.
this is the frog pattern by Claire
this little sweater.
Garland.
Look
I
at
know.
Look at
this
the
sweater.
hoodie.
It is a hoodie. So and yeah. So the hoodie is a separate pattern. It's called Frog Hoodie by Elliot Klopp, and the frog is Claire Garland.
The
It's all
sweater?
stash
I
yarn.
can't.
I know.
Oh
It's
my
isn't
God.
it hilarious?
It's so stinking cute.
So I know.
Does he wear it
He
up?
can put it up, but it
It
covers,
covers his eyes.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
not a little. Yeah, there we
Oh
go.
my God.
There we
Oh
go.
my god.
We are such nerds.
Right? Isn't
so
it cute?
That fish is
So
Killer.
this one. So my niece who graduated this. Well, actually, she graduated in December, and she has a job working at an aquarium. my husband has one of my original frogs on his desk in the office, and my husband works with his brother. So my niece saw my husband's frog, and my husband said she went crazy for it. So for her graduation, I just knitted her. She just walked in May.
Yeah.
So I knitted her this, and he's going to be holding some gift cards for her.
Oh, that's so cute.
But she works in an aquarium, so I put the little fishy on there. And I was very proud of myself. I made those French knots. I looked on YouTube, right? The little bubbles. I've never done that before.
So cute.
Yeah. So yeah. So he's on his way. But I told my husband, I'm like, I can't send it until I show it on the podcast.
Yeah. Could be another month.
Yeah. No. So he'll go in the mail. I gotta
really
get a
cute.
nice box for him.
Oh
but,
my gosh, she's adorable.
Yeah, I like the bright green too.
I love the green with the pink sneaks.
Right? Yeah. Well, I thought the
Everything, the whole
pink. So the
thing
pink
is
is the pink left over from my muscle burra. The
Nothing
pink.
like my yarn.
I know, right? For a frog sweater. Yeah.
Frog deserves it.
The blue
really cute.
hoodie. I don't even know what this is. It's like it's from
Doesn't
my
even
stash.
matter.
Yeah.
It's really, really cute.
So yeah. Okay. Phew.
Okay, having said all that,
Yes.
does it help your mojo?
You know what? It was fine. Like I'm happy to knit, but I just like I'm like
You're not
nothing's
inspired by
catching
anything.
your
nothing's
eye.
catching my eye. Nothing is like sparking. Like I need to do that. Yeah.
Okay,
So no,
write it out.
I'm writing it out.
Right.
I'm writing it out. So that's why so the muscle bar is easy. Like for the most.
It's just stuck in
it's
it.
just stuck in that.
In
So I
that,
just
yeah.
knit. So and then like he's easy now for me because I've done so many of them that it's just and the pattern is really well written.
It really is.
line
Again, if
by
you
line.
follow it.
Yes,
like
no,
this.
true. It's written out line by line. It's like 24 pages long, the pattern.
geez.
So yeah.
So cute though.
But yeah. So
Okay.
That's a
so-
really sweet gift.
yeah. Okay.
Oof.
Phew,
Okay.
sorry.
That was good. That was
I
good.
love it.
All right,
Love it.
Laura,
All right,
what do you
Laura.
have?
So I think I know I showed the last time I was making a baby blanket for a friend he and his wife are having their first baby, and it's the Best Friend Butterfly blanket, which I highly recommend. It's by Leslie Friend. Really fun knit. She specifies big twist value, which goes on sale for like less than $3 a skein, and it's 2 skeins. So
It's like Joann's or something.
it is
Yeah.
only at Joann's. It's a Joann's brand, big twist value. I'll post it. And this color looks terrible, but
No,
I had enough
cute.
left over that I decided to do. It's a really beautiful teal in person.
It is a beautiful color.
So I did the blanket, and then I had quite a bit of yarn left over from the second skein. So I made this free PurlSoho Garter Ear Flap Hat in the leftovers, which I just thought, which literally took me one night because I did an infant size.
It's
And
adorable.
yeah, it's
I've
really
knit that
cute.
hat before. It's really
Oh
cute.
my god, it's so
Yes,
cute and
yeah.
so fun. And the way you do this little tassel, you actually use the end of the yarn to create the tassel, so you're not
Cute.
even weaving in. So that was fun. I haven't seen a picture or anything. If I ever get a picture, I'll post it or say something. But and then the only other FO I have, which it's hard to even hold right now. I'm gonna butcher. Sorry, my list fell down. This is a Finnish designer and a Finnish named pattern. It's named after a flower. I talked about it last time. It's the Raunioiset Cardigan. I'm sure I'm butchering that, and I apologize. By Suvi Lyytikainen, and it's in Camarose Snefnug. I believe this color was
cute.
raspberry. And
I love that.
but as soon as I finished it, it got really hot, and I like the idea of wearing this right now. It's supposed to be buttons, and I tried to make some buttonholes, and they disappeared. And I actually,
need 'em.
because it has that I-cord edging all around,
Yeah.
I decided to just skip it and just have it be an open cardigan.
Or pin it, just do
Yes.
A jewel.
Yes,
yeah,
I
think we
did
talked
find,
about that.
you had given
yes.
it, I did find,
The button.
so
I love
it's
that.
super
it's
cute.
almost like a little jacket that I could wear.
Yeah.
It's
I
definitely
like the I-cord. That's really pretty.
me too. It fits you really nicely.
Oh, that's really pretty.
And it was really fun to knit. It's garters,
It's garter,
but because
right?
it's back and forth, you're knitting the whole time.
Oh.
because it's a cardigan, so it's
yeah.
open.
Nice.
And I just
Me
thought
too,
it was
right.
like a really
So
nice.
cute.
Yeah, something tells me I'm not getting that back.
No, you're not.
I just figured it would be a cute transition in the spring and fall.
Yeah.
You know, like t-shirt, jeans, and just
Yes.
put a cute
Mhm. Yep.
top on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm happy with that. I just can't. Nope. There
We
goes your
just
list.
can't get it together today.
No.
We're struggling today, Monday morning.
Well,
So
we haven't
that
done it in a minute.
is it for me for FOs.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. I
Which is
like
not-
that.
I do too.
Yeah. And I just, when I saw the cardigan and then I was looking at the Snefnug, for some reason I just was like, I want like a really bright,
Yeah.
fun color because
Cute,
I
right.
I love all my neutrals and my navies and, you know, my classics, but every once in a while it's like, we'll pop a color.
But that
So-
will go with your neutrals and your navies.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I literally totally picture a white t-shirt, jeans,
Yeah.
and throwing
And
that on
yeah,
and
right.
Cute.
filling like
Call it
$1
a
million
day.
bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Ooh.
whips. Yeah, so I have lots of whips, but this is the Tanaka by Junko
Oh,
it's so
Okamoto.
good.
And I'm pretty much done with it.
Yeah.
I did the sleeves. What I did was
Really
block
good.
it before I finished the hem, as I say I'm going to do from now on. Here, I'll throw it on. 'cause
So you
I-
can get the length.
So I can get the length
Yeah.
that I want.
Exactly.
And it is made with Fonty Pole, Pole, and I bought that yarn at Pick Up Every Stitch. Now, let's do this. Isn't it
Yes,
so
it's so
My
adorable.
goodness.
right?
Yeah.
I need
Okay,
that.
that's
Oh,
that.
it's really good.
I love those
Yeah.
colors.
The
too,
colors
dark
are great.
moody.
Yeah, it's all in my Ravelry page.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
all of it-
copied Felicia's
I
colors,
copied
basically?
Felicia's from Pick Up Every Stitch.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. The pattern, the neck is supposed to be rolled in like this.
You might not do that.
I might not do it.
no,
I
kinda
might
like
just
the way you
sort
do
of
that.
knock like this
Yes.
for
Is it
me.
possible to
Yes.
do that on backwards?
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe because I just
Yeah,
I don't know where
Yeah.
the
Did
short row
it
is.
have short rows?
Yeah, it did. So
Good,
it probably
okay.
is on backwards.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah.
everything's
But cute.
Fonty. It's the black, it's the brown, it's the gray, except for this is
The
just
gold.
stash.
Leftover
I mean,
stuff
I had
you have, yeah.
leftover.
Yeah, cute.
Actually, the brown was even Lamb and Kid leftover that I had.
Yes.
But yes, if you look at
Really
Junko
nice.
Okamoto's
eating it.
pattern, it doesn't even look like this. Like
Correct.
her
Yeah.
original pattern doesn't look like this at
Yeah.
all. But I love it. And how soft
Really
is
pretty.
that?
It's gorgeous.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
It's one of the many things I love about Pick Up Every Stitch is they will take current patterns that people are doing and they do their own versions
What
of it, and
happened?
it's
I don't
almost
know.
always
It's probably not in the yarn that I
Yeah.
just kept knitting.
that is gorgeous,
It is.
and that
I
is
was like, I just
I'll
wanted to
tuck
make
it in.
sure it wasn't
Yeah.
like a drop stitch.
No.
yeah, it's
yeah,
beautiful.
I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a
Beautiful.
great
Now you're-
cozy
oh, you're gonna love it.
sweater.
That's a Vermont sweater.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you know what?
Right?
It's not heavy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
beautiful.
breathable.
I love how dark and moody it is.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yes, dark and moody
So
like me.
good.
Yeah, I know. There's
It's
a
really
little
good.
closer. You can see
Oh,
the colors
yeah.
Really
there.
good.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
so happy with that. So that'll get done. No rush for this. 'cause
Yeah, no
God knows
kidding.
I won't be
And
putting that on.
it's on your.
It's on my Ravelry
fake, No,
page.
but it's
Oh.
on your fake barber cord.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Kate's fake barber cord.
so,
That smells like
um,
skunk.
They these are thicker than the original
Mhm.
barber cords, so when you have a thicker wool or thicker needles, they're easier to get on.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was great. And
Yeah.
I didn't smell the skunk so
I
much.
don't
after
smell
this.
them either. Yeah.
A little bit. Want to smell?
Yeah, a little bit.
Anywho, so
So then,
God forbid I finish something and start something new. I decided to do the Yutori sweater. I'll send you the by Caidree.
oh yes,
And it's very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. I tried one last year and it looks like crochet, but it's not. It's knit. Great pattern. Same thing. It's written out row by row. It is like,
Yeah.
you're going to run out of ink on your computer when you print it. So I'm doing the size medium.
Ooh.
This is as far as I've gotten so far. The yarn is delightful.
What is
it?
Is
Hang on, I have it here.
Eco baby or something?
Yeah,
Eco
exactly.
soft.
Eco Soft Baby.
and it's
And it's a chainette type.
Yeah.
So good.
Isn't that pretty? I had it in my stash.
Really
I was going to
pretty.
make something else with it. And this came up, and I'm like, oh, this looks like it will be perfect yarn.
It's really squishy.
Isn't it squishy?
Yeah, it's really nice.
So I did
Yeah.
make a swatch.
Big girl swatch.
big.
I know. Because I did not want to screw this up.
Yeah,
And
really nice.
I think I read the swatch the right way. So
really nice.
if I did, I
It's
can stretch
beautiful.
the heck out of it. So yeah, that's
Nice.
It's very easy. It's just, you know, once you get the pattern
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
and it's a lot of knitting.
Yep.
Because you're just, again, I haven't joined in the round
So
yet.
there
It's
are
so
short
similar.
rows in the back.
There are not short rows
Oh.
in the back. I just
It
picked up on
started
this.
the- yeah,
I
picked up
see.
the top.
I
Yes,
actually
yes,
really
yes.
love that construction where
Yeah.
you do the back and then you pick up. So it's
Mhm.
instead of short rows, you get this nice seam
Exactly. It's a
here
beautiful
Yes.
on
seam
your
at the
shoulders.
top. I can't-
Yes, that gives
You
it
see
the
that?
structure
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you're picking up along that line.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, wait till you see
But
Laura's.
wait, do
It's
you
kind of funny.
join? Do you join?
So I started at the neck
Yes.
and I worked
No,
down.
but do you
You
join,
join it at
after?
the bottom
Yes,
of the
I'm
sleeve.
gonna
But is
join.
that enough armhole depth for you?
I'm not
That's
there
my
yet.
concern.
Yes, because look when I stretch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it'll block.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll block.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
pattern
And
will
plus
block
the
out.
sleeve goes down to here.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's
So you're
off
not-
the,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
literally a drop
yes.
shoulder.
A drop shoulder. Yeah.
So
okay.
there's plenty.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you though. So that's
Beautiful.
that pattern, and
Here,
that's been
careful.
fun to
Yep.
knit. I like knitting it. It's so. Thank God, because I was
That
like,
goes
what the
there.
heck?
Yeah.
And then one other thing I started, and just for kicks, I was watching Kevin
Oh.
and Ray, and it's that stupid jelly
Ugh.
roll blanket. I'm like, yeah, I need that. I had plenty of scrap yarn. I mean, this is just the blue family that I had, and it was kind of fun going through my
Nice.
stash and
Yeah.
being like, oh, I'm gonna do blue. I'm gonna do blues, whites, more neutrals than anything else. And I actually just started with Kevin's yarn.
Oh,
So,
cute.
Yeah, and this I'm gonna just. There's no
Do you have a picture of the
timeline.
jelly roll?
Nah, I don't.
It's just you knit a bunch of strips and then sew them together.
Exactly.
right?
You don't
Yeah.
even sew them. You pick them up when you join the
Oh.
next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
join the next row.
So is this
No rhyme or reason to it.
no? But it's fingering held double.
Fingering held. Yeah, so I'm doing a DK.
So,
So
you
some
you
of my
can use
yarn is
DK and
DK,
some
some
fingering
of
held
mine's
double. Okay.
fingering.
And what size needle?
What's that say?
It says
6, 7.
6, I think.
5.
5. Okay.
5.
But I mean,
Yeah,
it had
really
all these
cute.
great colors,
Yeah, how fun.
and it
What a
was
great
fun
idea.
to go through the
Yeah.
stash.
Yeah.
And that's something you can
This is on
put
for the
down.
rest of my
pick up-
life.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
put down. You
And
know.
it's just knit.
Knit.
Huh.
And you know what? I could leave it in Vermont, even
Yeah.
if I
Yeah,
forget a
that's a great
project, and
idea.
be like,
Then you
oh,
always know
yeah,
you have
I
something
always
up
have
there.
a project.
Yeah.
So
Cute.
yeah, thanks Kevin, thanks Ray.
Yeah.
That is that, and of course I have lots of other projects on, you know,
In the future.
No whips
Oh.
that I haven't finished, but like one more Leslie Friend shrug.
Yeah.
I have that.
Oh, that's quick.
I put on another toast gloves because
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling inspired by
Yeah.
anything. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, let me just, like you, Kate, like
Yeah.
lots of little things. So,
Yeah.
but now this sweater's making me happy, and I'll get it back
I'll
now
find
that I have
something.
time. Now that I have time. So that's it for whips for me. I
Okay.
do have lots of some acquisitions, but let's get to your whips.
You have no whips?
I have another frog on my needles, which I didn't bring him for the senior across the street who's graduating from high school. So she came over and she saw my niece's frog, and so she is headed off to UC Santa Cruz in California for college, and their mascot is a banana slug. So
That is so
I'm just
weird.
gonna be like a frog with a hoodie, and I'm gonna try and do like a banana
Go
slug.
slugs.
Go slugs, yeah. But I'm excited to do the little antennas with the
Yeah,
French
that's gonna be
knots
cute.
on the top of it. Like,
Oh, cute.
That
Yeah.
would be cute. You're
In
gonna
bright
do like
yellow.
a slime mark. with it,
no,
too?
I'm just gonna do the
Yeah,
slug.
the slug.
That'd be a
Okay.
bit much,
That'd
Kim.
be-
Yeah. And then the other whip that I have on my needles is a tube that I had cranked up at Rhinebeck.
Back.
It was Rich's tube, and it's the Gathnor Snowdonia sock yarn. And
That's right, you had the
I
heel
tried
toe cut.
to put the cuff in, and I felt like the yarn was unraveling the wrong way. So I sent the bag with Kevin, home with Kevin, and told them to fix it for me. And I believe Ray has figured it out. I don't know what was wrong with it because we haven't seen them again, but I think they have solved the mystery. But those are my only whips right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I only have one whip.
Oh,
And
it's
it's
similar.
remarkably similar.
Yeah,
It's
so
a totally
funny.
different pattern.
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
this is the Ingrid summer sweater by Gregoria Fibers.
I love that.
And
really pretty.
I love it. And this yarn is amazing. So this is
Feels very similar too. That's so funny.
yeah, it's really
You have a
soft.
little
This
more
is
linen in yours.
this is
Yes.
linen, silk, and mohair. It's Camellia Fiber Company Flax.
Oh, that's the
DK.
Flax DK. I love that.
It's gorgeous, and I bought it with you
Yes.
at Pick Up Every Stitch, and I was going to make, I think it was called the Mia sweater, which I still love, but I didn't like it when I swatched for it.
That's gorgeous.
And I came up with this sweater as an alternative.
I love the
Ingrid's
double
Summer
collar.
Sweater by Gregoria Fibers. This is called Moonflower. It looks just like a natural. But the one thing that I did, which is kind of my new favorite collar,
Yes.
it called for just a single and then an Italian bind off, and I doubled it.
You did the petite
I did
knits
the
ones.
pearl row. I did 12 rows of ribbing, a row of pearl, then went on with 12 more rows and sewed it down. And I just love that neckline.
I agree.
It's
with
really
you,
my
and
favorite
that's
right now.
If I were going to do
But-
it, this is what I should have done with that to make it.
But I
crisp.
like
Well,
it
you
with
could.
the mock.
Oh no, you started from the top.
No, I can.
Oh, you
I
added
can,
this?
Yeah, I add this. I could do, but I don't mind a mock.
No, I like the
But
mock.
I also
yeah.
think that's kind of thick to do a double.
Felicia's looks good. It kind of
It
stands
does.
up a little bit.
Okay,
So,
alright.
but
Anyway, so yeah, I'm all I have is
Yeah.
one sleeve to finish. So
wow,
um,
speedy.
yeah,
Just-
did I show that or not? I was
So
thinking
did
of it.
far away, yeah.
Did you,
Yeah.
you
It's
blocked your
this.
swatch with that Camellia Fiber DK, right?
I did it. I
Yes.
blocked it for
'Cause
the
I
other
made-
sweater just in stocking knit,
Yeah.
and for some reason I just didn't think it was going to look good in the Mia sweater. The Mia sweater I think calls for fingering in a mohair.
I know. I knit it
and
with this. Did you?
it's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
gorgeous.
The
It
one
did
thing
get
that
a little
got me-
hangy, like that.
Drapey. No?
No,
What does hangy
it
mean?
pulls. Like it grows as the day went on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
But mine was all stuck.
And the thing that bummed me out was when I decided I didn't want to do the Mia sweater in that, I went, one of my favorite things to do. I can't tell you how many times I buy yarn for something and then decide I
Use
don't want to make
something
it and
else,
I'm
yeah.
looking for something else. And the Camellia Fiber Company yarn is not on Ravelry, which I was really surprised
Really?
by. And I
Really?
looked and I could not find it on Ravelry. Like when you go search for yarns, because I'll
Yeah.
go search for the yarn.
Really, because I put it in my projects and it's popped up.
I could not find it.
It
And
is
I
not spelled.
I checked that I was spelling it
Yeah.
correctly and
Huh.
everything. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful yarn. This is definitely more of a transition piece or like a summer cool evening like we were having
Yes.
right now.
So
Yes.
great.
I
Yes.
couldn't wear it in the summer,
In
although
August.
because it has some mohair in it, so it's definitely what was that? Oh, a bus. So I love that, and this kind of got my knitting mojo back because it's very easy.
Exactly. It
It's
grows
like,
fast.
Yeah, you
right?
you don't have to think about it. And
Gotta love a yarn.
and the
over.
other thing is I'm gonna say, and I've
Yeah,
said
right.
it before.
Your favorite.
These Chaigu shorties have changed my life on knitting sleeves.
Me too.
It's a pleasure to knit a sleeve now, and it was always my least favorite. Kate's gonna prove me wrong.
I'm just
Yeah,
looking.
no, well,
Yeah, I couldn't find it for the life of me because I wanted to see what other people had made, and
Right,
I love to
I
do
do
that.
that too. I love that.
Isabel Kramer's Yumi
Yes,
with that yarn.
yes,
Mhm.
beautiful. Yeah. It's a beautiful, beautiful yarn.
Oh, those
Yeah.
colors
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah, really
Huge
pretty.
fan
So.
of Camellia Fiber.
Acquisitions or future plans?
Yes, I have a few acquisitions.
Me too.
So I went to visit Emma down in North Carolina, and I went to Charlotte Yarn.
It's not there, is it? It's
Huh?
weird.
No, yeah,
She
it
couldn't
is
find
weird.
it.
Oh, okay. Then I wonder what showed up.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. It was
Ooh.
like blue sky fibers, worsted cotton. It is a superwash wool and cotton.
Ooh.
I just thought the color was really sweet.
Yeah.
It is.
No
It's pink,
clue.
but not
It's-
like.
Oh yeah,
cute.
not cute.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
well-
no, I got you each one. There's one in here. I forgot. Charlotte Yarns. It was
Cute.
a really cute store. Yeah, they were very nice. So I got you each one of those.
Thank you.
things.
Very cute.
I'm glad that fell out. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, thank you.
Cute.
But I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I loved the color, and I felt like buying something from her store. That
'Cause you
way-
liked it,
I
yeah.
liked it.
You
Yeah.
So
said
go on,
sisters talk.
go on
I have
Ravelry.
one. Yeah.
Go on
Yeah,
Ravelry and look
100%.
at the yarn
Yeah.
and see. You've got a sweater's quantity.
I've got a sweater's
Yeah.
quantity,
Yeah.
and so
Cute.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a
I like
different-
that.
It's a nice
It's
color.
a nice
It
thing.
is. It's a really good
It's
color.
not a, it's
It's
like
almost
a
like a-
gray pink.
It's almost like a wool folk kind of color. Very
Yes.
Yeah.
subtle.
soft
Subtle.
and
Yeah.
pale.
Really
Yeah.
pretty.
Muddy.
Yeah.
A little muddy.
Yes.
Yeah, but-
yes.
But not in a
Yeah.
muddy way.
A little muddy, but not. Yeah.
But not really muddy.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it actually looks really good against you. Your
Okay,
skin.
good.
It does.
good.
It kind of.
Yeah. I'm
brightens.
feeling soft.
I
It's
know.
super
Oh, that's
soft,
beautiful.
Right?
So it's a worsted cotton and
wool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, so
I could do lots of things.
Yeah, you could.
Just even a simple tea.
yeah, but I've been obsessed for a long time with Baby Cocktails, Thea Coleman's fog cutter,
Fog cutter.
and it calls for worsted wool cotton blend.
Wait,
it was originally an
I don't know
O-wool
what it looks
balance.
Oh.
I can't work my Ravelry on my phone.
Okay. So
It's fog cutter, and it's like
any
a,
ideas? Throw
yeah.
that out there.
Yes.
Yeah, a
I'll
worsted,
take
but
them.
a worsted wool cotton is like
Right? How
Yeah.
fast will that knit up?
yeah.
Right. I
Right,
know that
yeah.
was the other reason.
The
I
fog
did it.
cutter is beautiful, and that probably would be perfect for that.
And then
Ooh.
Sonder Yarn, Melissa from Sonder Yarn had posted her sweater Spacetime. Sorry, but
it's Heidi Kirrmaier.
Well, right, her version of it. She
Oh,
posted
okay.
on
Yeah,
Instagram,
Yeah.
and it was in my color.
It's so good.
Sunday morning Luxe Sport.
Ooh.
So I am. That's BFL Mesham and Cashmere.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Kate, you're gonna or Laura, you're gonna. Here's my swatch.
Oh,
That's better.
that is not a swatch. You can barely get
Here we go. Zoom in on my swatch. All right, I have to do
Are you
this
getting
swatch. Kevin almost fell off the deck when I showed him this the other day. He's like, "What the?" She's like, "No, I am
like a
not
postage
getting
stamp.
engaged at all. I'm not getting engaged at all." So it is ridiculous. I have to make a bigger one. I just hate making swatches.
Wait,
so.
did you start the sweater yet?
No,
Oh.
no, because
She's not
God,
getting
for
engaged.
something
and
else.
she's-
I didn't get gauge, and
Oh.
I will figure it out when I'm ready for
I wonder
it.
why.
I know.
So do another like.
I'm gonna do a big girl swatch.
Good.
Yeah, big girl swatch.
Waste of time.
It totally is, but I want the sweater to
Sorry,
fit.
I know. I'm kidding. It's really pretty. This reminds me of our
Yeah.
yarn that we
Forager.
got from Nature's Luxury for our forager.
Yeah, it's a little more mustardy,
Yeah.
I'd say,
Yeah,
than green.
but it's still really pretty.
well, if you go on East Sonder Yarn, Melissa made a beautiful one, and
It's really
that had to happen. So
yeah.
It's really
That's
good.
really
that's what happens when you get a paycheck in the summer. You're like,
No.
I need to spend that.
But just back to
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Isn't
See, I
that
don't do
pretty?
a boat neck though. That's
But
the
it's,
problem.
Some of
so
them are
when-
different.
So when I told her
That's
I don't like
fog
to put
cutter.
she said you could do it
Close it
closer
up.
and do
Yes.
some short rows. So I might
Yes.
be hitting
Okay.
her up for
Yes.
some
Okay.
suggestions on that because I have loved that sweater for a long
That's
time.
really
and,
pretty.
It's gorgeous.
I think in that little soft pink, in that it would be so beautiful.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. That would be really
Right?
pretty.
When
Yeah.
Nantucket, when it gets a little chilly at night.
Ooh.
So nice.
So I've got a lot on my plate here, and then
yeah.
I have to start Jay a sweater someday soon.
with
With sleeves?
Yeah, long sleeves, not even 3/4 length.
Actually,
Guys
so
do
I was
3/4.
Yeah, I
going
know.
through my my stash. I'm trying to clean out some stuff. Like I'm just feeling
Do
overwhelmed.
the jelly roll.
So I might, but I came across. Remember when we went to see Kevin and Ray for lunch? Ray gave me his
Oh,
leftovers
yeah, the
from
cone.
the Parish Line sweater. So I may do Devin's sweater next.
Yeah.
I may make him that. He
Yeah.
hasn't chosen one, so I might choose for him.
Yeah, that came out really nice.
It
Beth
did come out
McDonald's
really nice.
denim
Yes,
sweater, and
yes.
Kevin's looks amazing.
Yes.
Oh, he looks so good in that.
I know. Jay liked that one too, actually.
Yeah, it's
but,
a good sweater.
I think I'm gonna stick with just a regular petite knit, plain men's.
Yeah.
Or, raglan sweater for him. So now I'm gonna pick out a color between either Sonder yarn or Le Garçon.
Mhm.
I'm not sure which color. I'll
Nice.
give him a choice. So
Ooh,
those are
lucky
my
Jay.
Lucky Jay. Yeah. Well,
Um,
we'll see when it gets done.
Do you have any acquisitions?
No,
Okay.
no, I do not.
So I have two. Oopsies.
I got it.
So Pick Up Every Stitch posted this yarn, like a whole pile of yarn they got in. It's the Moondrake gray base yak silk fingering. And in the picture I saw this steely blue gray, which is like my favorite color.
Does it have a color?
It's called Hunter Blue. And I saw it in the picture that she posted, and I was like, okay, is that really a blue, like not gray, it's blue.
My.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
So she put aside 3 skeins for me. I just brought one to show you.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna make some sort of summer t-shirt, but what I want to do is because I realize I really don't wear a lot of my summer knits, and I think what I'm gonna do, no matter what I do, is do more of like this level so that I will wear it into the fall or early spring, because I feel like as gorgeous as this is, I'm not wearing this on a hot day, so I'm wearing it on a cooler day. So I'm gonna do like a t-shirt, but make the sleeves a little bit longer, like elbow length sleeves.
What size? What's the weight? Fingering?
It's a fingering.
Oh,
yeah.
gosh, wow.
I have a couple things put in my favorites, but I just feel like instead of having a sleeve here, and then once it gets cold, like I don't want that. I definitely am going to try to make a slightly longer sleeve. And then, of course, while I was there, they had, yeah, but this is the Soyeuse. This is Fonty Soyeuse in this beautiful tealy color. And Felicia had knit up the cloud top, which is just that sleeveless summer petite knits, and I thought that would be really cute.
That's really nice.
Like
cool color.
with white jeans, you know, like just a sleeveless top. That would definitely be.
I really loved working with this.
Yeah, and it's so reasonable.
Did you do your
this one I just showed you, Yoko?
The black one.
yeah.
It's a different yarn, but it's
Mine's
Fonty.
Pole.
Yes.
It's
Very, very reasonable, but beautiful and
Very
soft.
reasonable.
This is a DK, I think.
DK.
I think it's a
And
DK.
it's silk and wool.
Silk and
Beautiful.
wool, really soft.
Color
and
is stunning.
I know,
It
and
really
it
is.
had like 20 colors.
There
like,
it is.
or
Look at
more.
that.
Yeah. It's so good. So I think I'm gonna do the cloud top.
That's really
Although I don't know if you guys saw Wolfo collection. It was for their straw yarn, which I don't like the colors of the straw. They're very very
they're
muted.
not flattering for us.
No, not for me, but there was,
No.
did you see the vest that was like open and had a little V-neck? Oh my God, there was just this summer vest that was killer. But I don't think it would look the same in this. It looks like it needs a more rustic yarn, but it is a DK. So I've got anyway, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to make the,
I like that.
the cloud
blouse.
top. It's the cloud top.
Right.
Which is, I made the cloud sweater. She did a whole bunch of different variations.
Yeah, she did one and
But
just
a lot of clouds out there. But this one is just a sleeveless, basically tee.
Nice. Cute.
Not really a vest. It's more like a tee, just a sleeveless tee. So.
Beautiful.
That'll be my summer knitting, and then I'll be back on to, I've got to get my Gambier going in September.
For
gotta be ready.
I know.
I know we're making all our plans for
Rhinebeck.
which is exciting.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
We
fun.
got some tickets to a couple events.
Yep. Figuring out our house.
Figuring out the house.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Be here before you know it, but I'm not
I know,
rushing
right?
it because I want my summer.
Yep.
Okay, I got something in the mail for us the other day.
For us?
More mail?
From Woolen and Co.
Oh.
Remember I've talked about
Yes.
this before.
And then they were like sold out, somebody said.
Caitlin, and she's out of Washington State. This is what I've bought before, and I've said it before. This wool wash is awesome.
Yeah.
It smells delicious. It was just so nice to pump into the water actually.
And what's that?
And then this is
that
just a balm. Infused balm. So she sent us.
But you don't need to rinse
Oh
it.
my God.
I know it's a no rinse. Right. So
Basil mint. That is divine.
So she's offering our people a discount code.
Wow!
Okay.
Yay,
From now
thank you.
until September 1st. And it's Posse
15 for
15%.
15% off.
POSSE 15.
Wow.
And we'll put it in the link below.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Okay, and so she's got these new summer scents out. One is Love Letter. It's mandarin, lemon,
I
orange
can smell
blossom,
something.
jasmine, soft vanilla. And then sweet basil and aloe.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet basil, thyme, spearmint, and violet. Dandelion and citrus. It has a grapefruit in it, spearmint, rosemary, and lavender.
So
And
this is
she-
sweet basil and aloe and lanolin. It's a
wool
wool wash
wash
bar.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
and
look how
so
pretty.
Oh, it's so pretty.
The bar works just as great
Oh my
as
gosh.
the
What
pump.
do you? So what do you do? Do you put the water in
I
and
put
just
the water in and I just
just-
kind of agitate the soap in there with my hand.
Yeah.
But this I just pump in
Yeah.
and it's
yeah.
done. So this one's love letter.
So good.
Oh my god, they're all so.
Aren't they
I
delicious?
want like a like not
Oh,
a
I
perfume, but I
know.
want like a
A
body
roll-on?
scent.
Well, that's
Oh
why
my
she
God.
does these. You know, you could do that.
So good.
So
And I'm not a big like
Me neither.
smell
Same.
thing.
No,
yeah.
me either.
I like
These
subtle
are
and
really-
clean.
yes,
And
yes,
these
yes,
are
yes,
very
yes.
subtle and clean.
Dandelion
So
and
this is
citrus.
Woolen and Co. I know a few people have gone online
Ooh.
before to
Hopefully
look
she's
for it. She's all stocked up
Good.
right now.
Nice.
because now she's gonna get
Oh.
hit again.
Exactly.
Oh,
So she,
I
you
like
guys.
this one. I like the basil and mint. I can't really smell that.
yeah,
Well,
that one.
It's dandelion, which doesn't really smell. This one is divine.
No, I can smell it.
Yeah.
Let me.
It's
I didn't
dandelion and
smell it.
citrus. So here
Oh,
you gotta
citrus,
you
yeah.
gotta heat it up a little.
Yeah, heat it up.
Here,
But
give it
I'm
a go.
telling you, I don't promote many
So
things.
good.
Oh yeah, that smells good.
It's just it's really
Again,
subtle.
it's clean and
Yes.
soft, and but I do
I'm
love
gonna order
her.
before we post this.
I know, right?
Get in there before everybody else gets in there. So Posse 15.
Aw,
It's
that's
good till
really sweet.
September 1st. Caitlin, thank you so much. It was
Woolen
so
and Co.
unexpected.
I know,
That's
that's
so
so
nice.
sweet.
That's so
Again,
nice.
I'm only going to promote what I love.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
We're not
it's
making
like,
anything on this.
not paying the
That's so
mortgage.
nice.
So, that was such a treat.
Yeah,
That was
I
really
know.
a treat.
It's really
That
sweet.
was
Thank
really
you,
sweet.
Caitlin.
Thank you.
It's really
Happy
sweet.
mail.
I know,
Very
right?
nice.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Future plans for knitting?
Try and find something that I'm
Mhm.
excited about.
It'll happen.
It will.
I told
will.
you, you got to
I
ride
think
it
you
out.
could try
Why
another
not?
craft for a little while.
Yeah.
Something. Do something
Oh,
different.
so I did.
Yes, what about your-
Wait, did I talk about my
Crochet.
my what do you call it? The kitchen scrubbies.
Mm-mm.
Did I talk about those last time?
No.
I
Oh,
Well,
don't
so
you
remember.
do have in the past.
Yeah, so I made some more kitchen scrubbies. I forgot
Dear
about
Lord.
those. Yeah, I know.
Someone's
Which-
going to help you. No.
Well, no.
So, but I'm still using the
I'm
ones that I
kidding.
made
I'm kidding.
originally in COVID, and I just take them and I toss them in the washer and dryer when I wash my kitchen towels,
Yeah.
and I
Nice.
wash them and dry them, and then I use them again.
I love
That's what
that.
I use instead of sponges
Will you
now.
make me one?
I did make you one.
Where is it?
I don't know.
No, I want a new one.
Oh, okay.
I want that smells
I made
good.
you one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Basil.
That one. Yeah. The
Yeah, isn't
basil-
that aloe?
Yeah, basil and
They're-
aloe.
The scents
The basil
are
and
That's
lemon,
unbelievable.
really good.
I
Sorry, I
like
just
this
hadn't
one.
smelled that
I
one
like
yet.
this one too.
Yeah, well,
with
that one's
lavender
mine,
and
so
cedar.
pause
I
on
know.
that.
I know.
And that's probably if that probably has
Lanolin in it.
but also cedar essential oil, and which is probably good for moth.
So is
proofing.
lavender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good moth
Yeah.
proofing one.
Yeah.
If you
I'm
do.
sorry, I went back to that. All right, so yeah, make our scrubbies.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. No, it's
one
all,
day at a
it's
time,
all good.
girl.
How's the sewing going?
It's all good.
No, nothing's
haven't
happened
sewn.
since we made our pajama bottoms. So,
Which we said we would make.
and I
you
haven't. I'm
some.
going to make you a pair. I haven't even done my laundry. So my refrigerator is full of condiments. That's about it right now. Jay's like, "What are we having? Ketchup for dinner?" Like, you can have
Mustard.
mustard. There's almonds.
Mix them all together.
Miracle Whip.
Oh, ew,
No.
ew. No, just
Old barbecue sauce.
Just no.
It's fine.
Yeah,
it's
no.
fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it. Wow,
my
not
gosh.
so long. Well, when you don't have FOs.
It wasn't that
Poor
long, not
whips.
even an hour yet.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Always,
okay. It was
always
just
a
good to
pleasure
be
to
back.
spend time
Mhm.
doing
Yeah.
this and seeing you guys.
Yes,
And
thanks
We'll
for
be back
you enjoy.
sooner than later.
Thanks for
this
waiting.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's been. I don't even
It
remember.
was over a month.
Over a month, right?
Oh,
yeah.
I think it well
Yeah.
over a month.
Yeah, so
But
definitely
anyway.
if you haven't, like and subscribe.
Yes,
And leave a comment
please.
below. I'm looking for ideas in Nova Scotia, that area. Okay.
I bet you'll get a
And-
lot. You know who
I
I,
hope
think
so.
did an amazing trip there is
Who?
Lisa DeFrusky.
Oh, yeah.
I
huh.
think she did a kind of a trip
From
around
the
there. I
old
think it
Swash
was.
Street
Yeah.
Color
Yes.
Gal.
Yes.
And then something to knit this with. It's a worsted cotton. What
Yeah.
else? Any other?
That's something to inspire me.
Yeah, she's my God. We've all been there.
Yeah.
You need your
Yeah, it's
Sesame
fine.
Street characters.
Oh, I do still have some in the box.
Oh, wait, you
Wouldn't
didn't
that
show
make
the
you happy?
truck.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay,
Good.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, oopsies.
No, it's fine.
Okay. All right, everybody, happy summer, and we will see you in a few weeks. I look
Yes.
forward to it, and hopefully we'll have some food FOs.
I have lots of FOs.
You did. Well, maybe your FO will be bigger
Yeah, maybe.
this time.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.